wide receiver, Porter Rooks. So if you guys want to raise your hands, we'll go around the room. Go ahead, Andrew.
Porter, when we talked to Coach Doran yesterday, he told us that the coaching staff told you that they felt like they should have gotten you more involved, and that was an issue on their end in the Mississippi State game, and you obviously were more involved in the first half this week. Just what were those conversations like, and how excited are you to be a bigger part of this offense going forward?
Yeah, for sure. They told me they view me as a starter. But as far as that, I just kind of go out there and try to make the plays that come my way, do my job, and be somebody the team can rely on.
Go ahead, Todd.
Yep. Porter, how exciting is it coming into this weekend, knowing just the atmosphere is going to be fantastic? You're playing against the ACC bully and a chance to knock them off in your own backyard. How cool can that be?
Oh yeah, no doubt. This is the game that a kid would dream about. This is the ideal football game. A top 10 opponent. But all that doesn't really matter. We got to play our brand of football, execute, and go home with the dub. This is a big one. Atmosphere should be swinging. Wolfpack Nation should be in full effect. So it's a 3:30 game. I'm excited, man. Excited.
Does it give you a little more confidence knowing that they're kind of struggling right now? They don't seem to be the Clemson that they've been in the past few years, or do you view them as the same team they've always been in the past few years?
Confidence is a stain that nobody can wipe off. Right? Confidence has to be there regardless. So it's regardless who's in front of you. You got to line up and win your rep. Do your job to the best of your ability. So the team can operate as one.
Alec?
Yeah, Porter, something Coach Doran really harped on yesterday was complementary football and how much better you guys were at that against Furman than you were at Mississippi State. Just do you kind of agree with that you guys accomplished that a lot better this week? And then how much more important does that become when you're facing a team as good as Clemson?
Oh, definitely. Complementary football is just huge. Offense setting up the defense, special teams shifting the field position battle. It's huge. It's a momentum swinger. It can change games like with the snap of a finger, and it's going to be big for us to just keep our foot on the pedal, because, we may start fast, however, but we just have to keep going and go 1-0 each play.
David Thompson?
Hey, Porter. Coach Doran is such an even keel guy, but I'm curious if you get a sense that this one means more to him.
I wouldn't say that. Of course, we're not going to hide the fact it's a big game. It's definitely a big game, but at the end of the day, it's another game. It's a game on our schedule. Every game on the schedule, we take it with the same approach, and we're trying to go 1-0 that week.
And what makes you think this team is ready to beat Clemson?
Well, I feel like we have all the pieces. We got depth. We have a great coaching staff, and we have a great plan in place.
Go ahead, Jonas.
Porter, in the last couple of weeks, Coach Doran talked about the game at Mississippi State was a missed opportunity, a missed opportunity to knock off an SEC team, a missed opportunity to win a big road game. It's very rare in the season that those opportunities come around again. This is another opportunity coming up with Clemson. Is that something that's been discussed amongst the guys? Like, this is another chance for us to make a statement. I know you just said it's just another game that's game on the schedule, but have those conversations been had about this another statement game?
I actually completely agree. It was definitely a missed opportunity because we just came in and didn't execute. I wouldn't necessarily call it a wake-up call or we got too comfortable, but I feel like we just didn't execute that game. We didn't come to play, and college football, especially in these Power 5 conferences, you got to come to play each week. Or, anybody can get upset. Anybody, even this past week, if we didn't come to play, Furman could have gave us a problem. So just coming to play each week is big for us.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious if you have any personal rituals or superstitions or things you do, to get ready during the week or during the day, like wear the same socks. I don't know, anything like that.
Okay, yeah. Personally, I've never been really superstitious. I guess throughout the week, I kind of go through the same regimen as far as my body, I'll stretch, do things like that, drink a certain amount of water, things like that. But as far as superstition, like what I'm gonna wear on game day, things like that. And I just go out there and play the game the best way I know how.
You don't eat like the same meal every Saturday or anything like that?
Oh, nah, not at all. Not at all.
Jonas?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I know you guys from maybe the same area, but do you have a relationship at all with Will Shipley? Did you guys ever cross paths in camps or anything like that?
We definitely crossed paths a couple times in camps and things like that. Me and him never had a relationship, but it's always been kind of mutual respect. You know, another guy from the area, as well as Trent Simpson. Me and Trent have chopped it up a couple times. Another guy that, you know, mutual respect from the same area. So I'm looking forward to going head to head with those guys this weekend.
Todd Gibson?
Yeah, Porter, what do you see in your defense, Wolfpack defense every day? I know you go against them. Why have those guys been so good this season in your estimation?
I feel like the main thing about our defense is they fly to the ball. Every snap, there's 11 hats to the ball, and as a runner, on the other side, it makes it hard for cutback lanes, things like that. You know, it's hard to outflank a defense that can really run. You know, we got linebackers running 20 miles per hour. You know, so it's kind of a tough defense to get away from, especially when everybody's running the ball all the way from the other side of the field. You know, so this is hard to get a big play, so to speak.
And obviously Clemson has a great defense too. I mean, how much will your defense maybe prepare you guys for what you're about to face on Saturday?
Oh yeah. They'll prepare as well. You know, and we take film very serious. So we'll be prepared and have a good plan in place to go out there and execute and come home with a dub.
Go ahead, Corey.
Porter, I was going to say this game feels like one of those games where, you know, X factors are going to be really important because, you know, one player can step up and completely change the game. How much do you want to be that player in this game, in this setting, and be that X factor for this team?
Yeah, like I said earlier, man, these type of big games, these type of games that a kid would live for. You know, I've worked extremely hard these past couple of years, especially this off season. So you know, I just look to make whatever play that comes my way. You know, just try to, like I said, just try to be a guy that my teammates can rely on, and just really executing, doing my 111, and hoping everybody and trusting everybody else doing their thing.
Does anybody else have anything for Porter? Porter, thank you very much. Appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.